I'm going to keep following. Obviously, we're playing a game of tag of some sort now. We're playing a game of tag of some sort now. And for all I know, this is me coming down and it's an illusion.
So, what are the perceptions?
You're that kind of person that follows the lights in the woods, huh?
Apparently, that being a lot.
She was really close to.
You still keep track of kids.
You're the person that goes into a swamp of
Leads
weird lights.
kind of leads you to what appears to be a mostly abandoned building.
You find mushrooms
Goes
singing
inside.
a whiter shade of pale. Just walk away.
I'm going to take my cleaver out before I go in.
Turn to be mischievous.
Oh, okay.
You won't have your turn.
So
Situation appears
it's dusty when you open it and cobwebs.
And I'm going to cast light on the cleaver.
Oh, of course you are.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear the sound of 5 shrieking children.
Ah, crap. I'm going to look around, see
You
what's
just-
going on.
You just opened an orphanage.
They are now huddled together in the corner away from you. The person who just lit a cleaver.
Where you at, little kids?
Well, hello, little children.
Don't.
Yes!
I'm not going to kill you. I thought you were going to kill me.
No!
Person with the illuminated cleaver.
She's the reverse engine.
Give the diplomacy.
Diplomacy. That would be a
do just
28.
fine.
I'm just going to tell them, I'm a priestess of Sarenrae, see?
So you put out your cleaver and put it away, and now they believe you.
Well, that probably is a good idea.
So the bravest one, the boy who actually tugged on your dress, walks just like, we just wanted to play,
But where are your parents?
enjoying the festival.
Oh, thank God you're not orphans. I do not say that out loud. What is your name?
Want to know my name?
Well, yes.
Wait,
I'd like to know the name of all my little friends.
I have a thought.
Uh-oh.
Don't be a douche. I have a thought. So you know how your last character was basically the altar boy?
Uh-huh.
And it was, what, Temple of Sarenrae?
No, it was a different deity.
Somehow we came first full circle. You wanted to become the little holy cleric, and your character dies, and then you become the doctor, and somehow you start gaining holy attributes, and you're going back to the same route from last time, but this time you're not being used as the altar boy.
No, I'm the
No,
priest.
he's just the altar.
The priestess.
Is it so odd for somebody to ask your name?
Not one as creepy
No.
as the cleaver wielding
Well, we never met a stranger that really wanted to know us at all.
Well, obviously.
But I'm Terry.
Okay, Terry.
This is my sister Melindy. And that's Joe, and that's
Okay.
Clemens.
These are some really creative names.
No, the fact he has this all written out. This is the only time in history, by the way, that players have gone and done a random ass thing that the DM has already had prepared.
Name-wise, at least.
Because he's got like a paragraph of stuff written there about whatever this is. Normally when a player runs off to find, I'm gonna follow that one random child I saw on the street. The DM's just kind of left scrambling through pages going, what the hell is this child about? Why is he here?
Well, Terry, what kind of games do you kids like to play?
Well, we were just about to sit and play Dove, Pigeon.
Oh my goodness. Nope. Wouldn't it technically be pigeon?
He does look the pretty ones. Pigeons are the ugly ones. You don't want to be the ugly.
But you are the other.
Well, you'll have to show me how to play.
Ooh! And they sit down and they start explaining the game.
It don't make
Okay.
sense because Goose is not
And,
really ugly. It's just annoying.
13? No, 30.
So, you just in the main room, there's a little cooking station, and off to the side, you can tell that there are 2 doors that are also have locks, but they've also been boarded over.
Right, so kind of in between, like, sessions or something of the game, I'm going to inquire about the space, what they're doing there, those locked doors.
So Terry's just explains that this house was abandoned long ago, and they've never been able to get into the other rooms. They use it as their playhouse, and no one seems to stop them.
Interesting. Because I'm really curious about what's in there.
So are we.
I might have a house. It has no owner. No one can deny me entrance.
Except for the kids.
I could set up shop.
Well, they don't technically own it.
We own something?
Yeah, a ruin.
Yeah, where nobody's going to come to get doctor treatments.
No. She can live there.
Yeah, I could, but I don't want to.
You'd be very wealthy off all that cash.
So, do you have anything I could use to rip these boards down with?
No.
Do you think you could get something?
Oh my god.
Yes. Sprints out the door.
Congratulations, you just started a thieves guild.
Yep.
Hey, that was my goal.
Well, I beat you to it.
And it's like, not even a minute later, he comes bolting back in the door.
What's he got?
Well, he trips, and what is in his hand goes launching. Reflex.
Oh, crap.
This is gonna be another axe to the leg.
21.
So you hear the door slam open, and you hear him falling, and you see what's in his hand go flying, and you sidestep as it impales on the wall.
You need to be more careful carrying whatever this thing is. What is this thing?
Before you can even go to look, he is sitting and he is bawling his eyes out.
Okay. Doctor mode now.
Oh my god.
You sound so angry about it.
Just,
That is a 15 heal check on
He
him.
scraped his knee when he fell.
Well, it's not life-threatening, but I'm sure it hurts a lot.
But he still wants his mommy.
Do you want to go find your parents, or do you want to be a big boy and help me take care of this for you?
Immediately crying over, he wants to know what's in the rooms.
So are you going to be okay now while we look in the room?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to go look and see what's impaled on the wall.
It's a crowbar.
Pull it out, and I'm going to go start ripping
It's a
boards down.
crowbar.
Yeah, I'm going to go start
Half expecting it to
ripping
be the paladin sword.
the boards down.
Paladin's like, I swear to God, I just had it.
There's only 2 boards each,
Rip them off.
and they open into this larger room.
What's
You will open the crypt.
that's a 24 perception to check out the first room.
So the first room is a bedroom.
Well, that's not nearly as exciting as I'd hoped.
It's equally as dusty and cobwebby as the main room.
And the thoughts that went through my brain, not appropriate.
What else, Neil?
I rip off the boards and open the other room.
This one actually, surprisingly, is clean.
Warning. Don't do it.
There is
Warning. It's a trap.
little table with 2 chairs and a very large desk against one of the walls.
If it's locked, don't open it.
Right? Oh, that's a 23 to inspect the room.
The room is which room? thoughts?
The clean one.
The clean one? It looks like a study.
Any external entrances?
Just the windows. And they are shut and locked.
I'm gonna kind of usher the children out as I back out and close the door.
Okay. They question you. Why can't we go in there?
That room is too clean
So?
for being locked and boarded up.
So?
That means something bad lives there.
What?
I don't know yet.
Well,
But-
wouldn't there's something bad want to live in the room that's dirty?
Not everything bad likes things dirty. Do you want to help me do something?
Yes!
Let's clean the other room.
Clean? I'm sorry. You just asked children to clean?
Let's clean the other room. Then you have more space to play your games.
Squeals!
Mm-hmm.
The eldest, which is Terry, points at the bucket with the mop in it because the house is abandoned with that. And one of the little girls takes it and goes.
Oh, I was gonna say he better not be able to fill water in the bucket on his own.
Great water. You're like,
Oh, well, he could, but it would
unseen
be a
servant.
little bit yellow.
Made me
nasty.
mess up on my little circles. I was like, circle, circle. It might be a little yellow.
And the others find various sized brooms and start sweeping.
Alright,
And
Cinderella.
so the girl comes back with the water in the bucket and starts mopping. What are you doing?
I'm gonna
Don't you
grab.
dare say oversee.
No, I'm gonna be high. I'm gonna be high dusting where they can't reach.
So you find a feather duster.
Yeah.
I swear you're singing while you're doing this.
Let's see if I am.
It's in there.
Let's see if I do. Not really. No, I'm just humming.
Oh, I thought you'd be squawking.
No, that's a cackle anyway. I'm not a witch.
That stupid seagull from Little Mermaid.
I'm not responding to that.
So
Oh.
the majority of the main room is cleaned up, and you hear the two little girls shrieking
Oh.
in the bedroom and run out.
It's a spooter.
Okay. So I corral them. And what's going on? Why the noise?
Monster! There's a monster!
Push them behind me, and I go look.
Perception.
Mm-hmm. Now I got the hero complex.
Yeah, you're brave with children behind you, huh?
Yep. That's an 18 perception.
What would happen if
So
Eothain was
you
present?
can clearly notice where they were cleaning and then suddenly stop. And when you go over there, it's right by the opposite, like the far side of the bed.
Uh-huh.
And when you look, the covers are disturbed.
I move them around, flop them around.
You move them,
Uh-huh.
and there is a body.
Oh, somebody died.
So let's see.
Oh, Grandma,
Am I so accustomed?
why are you so
let's see.
desecrated?
That's a 5.
Oh, I'm in full-on doctor mode here. So now I'm checking to looking at. It's like, oh no, it's fine. I'm gonna just look at this one. I'm a doctor.
So
You sound like you're reassuring yourself.
it's been a long time. He's kind of mummified.
Not like I haven't seen that before.
He's in very nice sleepwear, and when you inspect him further, kind of sliding,
Moving him
feel-
around, looking at everything.
you feel a very, very interesting ring.
I am looking at that ring. 27.
Actually, that would be an intelligence.
That would be a 20.
It's enough. You recognize it as the same, basically ring box as the rich man was wearing the night previous.
I'm going to take it.
Are you?
Wait, am I?
What are you doing?
Yes, I am.
How do you remove it?
I'm going to try to wiggle it around the finger. I don't want to break the finger off if I can help it.
It's like he's like this.
Oh, then that's not good. That's just not going to happen at all.
You do remember that he opened it.
Well, that's where I'm trying to think if I can. I don't want to cut into my clothes. I'm going to cut a piece of the blanket out to make a little baggie to dump what's in the box into. I'm going to leave the ring on him. No, that's not what I'm going to do at all. I'm going to, unfortunately, scare the holy crap out of the children in the process.
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to pick up the body because it's mummified. I'm taking him to the inn. Oh my goodness!
All right.
I'm going to look at this as a potentially unsolved murder.
So all the children are just aghast. Like, what are you doing? The oldest actually asks you.
Well, this man died potentially a long time ago. Because he's still here, nobody knew. So I'm going to go take him to the priest.
It's not a monster then.
No.
Phew. All right, you go ahead. We'll keep cleaning. There's no one else in the bed, is there?
Not that I found. I didn't see anything else in there. And I looked.
Okay. All right, so
I'll come back and check on you later.
you are now traipsing through the village with a mummified corpse.
I'm going to wrap him in a blanket.
Okay.
So now I just got this big bundle of blanket in my arms.
All right, you bring him to the inn.
I'm going to put the bundle on down where I was sleeping and look around for the priest.
You can't
Oh
miss him.
man, you're putting that right next to where
Yes.
these two are?
Yes.
The priest is sitting right next to the fire by the entrance.
So I just go over to him. I'm going to drop it off on my bedroll. And I'm going to go just walk straight over to the priest. I found him. Come over here.
Found who?
The rich man.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. Where?
He's over there wrapped up in the blanket.
Wrapped up in the blanket.
Mm-hmm. He's dead.
He's dead.
Yes, he's dead. Been dead for a while.
How would he have given you anything yesterday?
I don't know. You're the priest. You figure that out.
Oh, okay. He gets up and moseys over with you.
And so I artfully unfold the blanket so it's
As
kind
he
of
draws
hidden from other
closer, he
people.
becomes more and more uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm like, I sense a disturbance.
I'm going to
I start
artfully
scooting away a little
unfold the
bit.
blanket so not everybody sees this mummified corpse. I'm going to point to his hand. That's the ring from last night. That's where the dust came from.
He looks at it. It's got... Okay. So it's a large ring.
I'm gonna,
Eothain is cool as a cucumber.
again.
Literally no reaction besides, why did you bring a dead body into the inn?
I had to show the priest.
What?
She is like, what?
We're all used to it. We're like, we've been around dead bodies for weeks.
Like, and Ace is just straight up like, but why? Where? What? Why?
This is the person that gave me the happy dust last night.
What? Why?
The happy dust.
I was pretty happy when I was on it. Just saying.
This person's, he's kindling.
Which is why I brought him to the priest, to figure out how he could be going around giving this dust out.
Didn't we
when
just
he looked
have
like
to deal
this.
with this at the manor?
Perception for two of you. You...
That's a 25 for me.
26 perception.
You both hear what sounds like bones crunching.
I'm not doing it.
We both look. I'm gonna look. Everything's looking.
What? Yeah, looking.
It's the priest. He is attempting to get the ring off. And he's not being nice about it.
Like,
Well, I don't know if that's going to do any good. I'm trying to slap his hand away from doing that.
No.
And I'm like, be respectful.
As you say that, he rips the finger off. He's like, now, let's get a closer look at this, shall we? Oh, do something with this.
I'm gonna just hold it and look at it. Really?
What?
I'm gonna tuck it into the guy's clothes.
But why did you bring it here and not to the church?
Because I knew the priest was here.
But it's a body in an inn.
There are lots of bodies. You're a body, she's a body, I'm a body.
Oh, if only you knew.
So he's inspecting it, he opens it, and he's like, are you sure this is the ring?
I am absolutely positive.
So he just kind of holds it out, and he opens the box, and he just like reaches in, and he pulls out a little portrait.
Oh.
And he's just like, there's nothing in here besides this little relief portrait thing.
That's beside the point. That is the ring that had the dust. Do you recognize this ring from somebody?
No. I don't recognize the clothes this body is wearing either.
Because obviously he's been dead a while.
Yes,
A long
that's
while.
very clear.
Where did you even
Where did
find
you-
him?
That's what I was just about to ask.
Oh, some children wanted to teach me how to play pigeon, dove, something or other.
Do you mean
It involves
dove,
bodies?
pigeon?
No. We got curious about a locked room where they were playing and I opened it.
Oh, why do you keep doing these things? You never learn.
Oh, you mean the abandoned house? That's
Yeah.
kind of been their little playhouse, I
I got
guess.
them to clean it.
48%.
Wow. You are a miracle worker.
Oh, children love me.
I think Jed stops and stares going,
Of course they do. You are a child.
Oh man.
Yeah, they're finishing cleaning up. Yet one of the rooms was actually still clean. Really bizarre. But what do we do about him?
I know their playhouse. Those were boarded up rooms that opened into the main room. How did you unboard them?
with magic.
Grown up, I can pull things.
Yeah. Grown up,
you
you can pull things.
The oldest boy got a pry bar for me.
Except you're a woman, so you learn
okay.
differently.
But one of the two boarded up
I don't
rooms
pull, I
was
plunge.
immaculately clean.
No, you rub.
Is there another way in?
No, the windows were closed and locked.
You rub.
Huh.
I made sure I could tell the children to stay out of that room because that is suspicious.
Did you want me to do fingers? You rub.
So why don't we go there?
Should we just take this with us?
3.
I don't think my friends want me to leave it
Whichever you
here.
prefer.
He beckons over the innkeeper and he comes over and he just whispers in the innkeeper's ear and the innkeeper looks down and is like, we'll take care of that, no problem, you go on.
Okay, cool. So now I'm apparently going to walk off with the priest while the innkeeper is moving the body.
Before walking off with the priest asks if you two would like to join them.
Oh yeah, come on, let's
Sure,
go.
hold on
It'll
a
be
second.
fun.
Might as well.
Like, let's go.
We gotta roll percent off for this site. And then she just stares for all of 2 seconds before she bursts out laughing at you and goes, yeah, let's just go.
Why do you have to put so much on? It's not that bright.
She's got a fashion sense, apparently. Let's go.
Well, that is some sort of fashion, yeah.
27 bluff. I don't want to be seen with the people that found a dead body.
No, No. It's not people that found a dead body. It's person that found a dead body.
The priest is like, oh, that's understandable.
Well, let's go. And, you know, the children will probably have it all cleaned up by now. They're incredibly excited to clean.
You all get inside the house. It just looks like another house.
And I
It's
show
a
them,
little bit larger than the rest, but...
I show them the bedroom where we found the body.
Oh, so when you go in, the kids are all playing a game. The house is spotless.
Good job, children.
Ah,
You have children?
No, they're not mine.
Oh, when did you produce children?
We were only gone one night, right?
They're not mine.
You know, maybe we took another, maybe we got slipped some of that tonic stuff last time and like years passed by and she just produced multiple
In
children.
case you haven't figured out, we're just mocking you.
Okay. Rude gestures all around.
the priest pipes up. Oh no, these aren't her children. These are the children Tanir and Jargoth.
Who?
Oh,
All of
Tanir and Kind.
All of them?
There's 4 children here.
All to the same set of parents?
It's not that many kids.
No, 2 different families. Oh, I did that all wrong. It's the Rowan family and the Kind family.
Okay, anyway, let's figure this out. And I'm going to take him over to the room that was already clean. This is a room I told him to stay out of.
Ah, this is a nice room.
It was way too clean.
Then he goes and he sits down at the desk.
And I look at the two of you, and you call me reckless.
And he's just fiddling with everything on the desk, opening all the drawers.
Literally looks at you and just goes,
Do you want an honest answer?
What do you want me to do? It's a house.
I just thought it was very suspicious that this room was so clean when everything else was filthy.
And suddenly he's holding something and it's like, ah!
Ooh, what'd you find?
This!
13. Perception.
It looks like a seal, like for letters.
Would you care to elaborate on the specialness of this?
Certainly. He gets up, stands right on there's a circular carpet, and he stands right in the center. He says some words you don't understand, and he's gone.
I think that priest was a bad man.
What?
you like took on an accent there.
I think he just used something magical. I don't know.
Cool.
Like, he was very clearly not a bad man. Because I don't like him. Wait.
What?
Not a bad man because I don't like him.
Wow, that's a 20-cent motive to try to figure that phrasing. I was like, what? If you don't...
18. Maybe I like bad boys.
66.
Well, I mean, there is...
Eothain does not pick up on it, percentile, but she just looks at you. I thought it was bad girls.
It's whatever.
So now what do I wait for him?
Do you look around the room finally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
22 perception.
So, how are you looking around the room? Are you moving stuff?
I move stuff or not? Let's see.
I start going around the room and like looking through everything, trying to find anything worthwhile, notable.
There's some books and some parchments and some scrolls.
Ooh, what kind of books?
39.
They're just mundane books.
Boring.
I mean, books are kind of rare, so it's all about horticulture and farming.
Oh, that'd be useful for you.
I'm looking around the larger things, kind of moving larger things around, but I'm not moving every small item looking. It's not a intense search.
So, pretty much it looks like a study. A lot smaller than what you got used to, but still a study.
Or anything underneath the rug or anything? Or...
You lift the rug? Yes. Etched into the wood of the floor is an ornate symbol.
Huh.
So I'm gonna guess this symbol has something to do with it.
Probably, but I don't know.
Are we gonna read
Is the
it?
thing that he was holding still there?
Nope.
He's just gone with it? Okay.
Can we even recognize what's on the floor? I'm gonna inspect it closer. Here. 18, 19, 20, 22, 45.
I guess I might as well try it. Spellcraft.
18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah. 25 perception?
You can. You're not quite familiar with it yet, but you can definitely tell that there's draconic.
The 19 spellcraft tell me anything about the spell he just cast. Or if it was a spell. No. It was a teleportation, that's all I know.
How do you know that?
Wait, what's my linguistics?
You learn a lot of things about magic when you see it a lot.
See a lot of teleport?
Do you remember where we just came from?
21 linguistics.
I just know the house is trying to kill me.
21 linguistics.
Like even
What you
priests
can
in our
pull
own town
from it
had some
is
magic.
basically kind of explaining where it goes.
So anything's like leaning over, trying to read what's on the floor. It's just like, this is...
Who is on or touching the symbols as you're
Eothain.
reading it?
I'm not touching it.
I'm not touching it.
Eothain.
Are you over it?
Yes. Like, she's physically leaning over, touching on.
So you're not hovering over it, looking at it?
Nope. I just lift the carpet with symbols.
The only one that's doing
Probably
is
looked
Eothain.
around for other stuff after that. Probably didn't find anything.
No. So you are kind of messing and reading the writings. The two of you, since you have a little bit of magic, feel a pull, and Eothain's gone.
Denise, what did she just do?
She was
She
reading
just
them.
teleported.
Yeah.
Can I mock her for this later?
I don't know. It depends if it was good or bad.
Because she picks on me for everything.
I mean,
No, who knew? Speaking Draconic out loud would go poof.
the only one that's been learning Draconic.
Yeah.
We should go find the paladin. He's the other person that might have magic.
Speaking of which, we all have to have a conversation later. That involves me, you, Eothain, a paladin, or a priest, or all the above. It's gonna be a fun talk.
You really want to? I'm just not even gonna say it. Well, we should go find that paladin because I'm curious and maybe a little jealous.
You go for it. I'm gonna inspect the other room.
Okay, I'm gonna go look for the paladin.
Okay. Meanwhile,
Yep. Yes.
you find yourself in complete darkness.
Whoa. What happened?
You are in complete and utter darkness.
She's just gonna stay where she is, like slowly rise, stand up, hold your hand out.
Would have been so useful if I'd gone with you.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. You see it?
Middle
Follow
fingers.
it.
Oh man, I've been great at Hydgon too, because I've been like, yeah, it's over there.
Yeah, let's go. Fish it in the dark. Psh.
So,
Thanks. I caught the fish.
so Eothain reaches out and turns around, and there is nothing within reach.
Does this give her flashbacks? With an 18 percentile, memories of the cupboard and the breathing and the strange little darkness coming out at the end of the hall, just like flashes, the image of the silhouette and the smell of blood. Oh man, she's experiencing some stuff. She can't see anything. There is visible whining here. Just and it's dead silent, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh. I gotta roll percentile again. 36. I'm by myself, you're fine. I'm fine by myself, I'm fine. Man, I gotta roll my percentiles here to figure out how she's doing. And so she's breathing, taking deep breaths. 97. Gotta move forward, bitch. She just basically went 18, 36, bam, 97. I'm better now. Okay, moving on. She really is a trooper of the group. Okay, first agenda. She's gonna like maybe squat down a little bit, put her hands on the ground, touch the ground.
So when you touch the ground, you can feel stonework, but you can also feel a carpet.
Stonework and a carpet.
Yeah.
Stonework and a carpet. Stonework and a carpet. She's gonna like, oh man, if anybody saw her, she'd look foolish. She's gonna crawl forward on the carpet. She's gotta look for a wall or something.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta find that wall.
She's using her hands and she's crawling on the floor to lead her.
Alright. I'm guessing you're taking your time.
Yeah.
So as you're feeling around, you hit your hand on an edge of something.
She's gonna raise a hand up, maybe explore it.
It feels kind of like a chair leg.
Okay. Keep touching.
It's a chair.
Oh, it's a legitimate chair. Okay. She's found a chair. She's gonna like stand up using the chair and find the end of the chair, like the top of the chair. Maybe step behind the chair, pick the chair up, and use it to lead her.
Oh, all right. So
Basically, she's treating it like a cane, just touching the ground.
you grab the chair and you use it to move in front of you, and it immediately hits something.
Okay, she's gonna reach out and maybe touch.
Wait, how did
What
the
is
priest
it?
know that was there? Oh, it
A
took me this
table.
long to put that together.
Okay, so she's found a table. She's going to turn in another direction, go around the table. So she's got one hand on the table and she's using the chair and she's still going forward, treating it like a cane.
All right. So you find, as you go around the table, you find 3 other chairs.
Okay. Is there nothing on the table?
As you feel, you feel a little wooden box, and in the center of the table you can feel what feels like a bulbous piece of glass.
Nothing useful there. All right. She's going to continue to use the chair like a cane and like move forward, moving on.
Okay. You eventually come to the wall.
A wall! Oh my goodness! A wall! At this point, she's put the chair down and she's feeling along the wall and
It is
going
made of stone. It's cool to the touch.
along the wall.
And as you move along, you can feel a sconce.
Maybe tug on the sconce a little bit. No?
No,
Okay.
you tug and it's well fastened.
Alright, moving on. In her head, she's like, maybe it pulls and a secret door comes out.
I know. So you're feeling along the wall and you come to a corner.
Maybe pushing along things as she's going on the wall. Push, push, tap, tap. Push. Nothing?
You come to a corner. You go
Keep
along
going.
the next.
Yep.
So as you're moving along, feeling the wall, you hit your shin on something.
Ooh. Loud noise. Oh. Feels whatever it is.
It's a little side table.
Oh.
Kind of hope at some point she just walks across the priest, feel over his face. Ew. It keeps going. He's like, what the?
It would have been something else if she'd kept on her knees.
Bump. Oh. something soft in my head.
Figure sound. Slap!
Do you feel around the table?
Yes. Feeling on the table.
So, on the table, you feel another little wooden box. And in the center is a differently shaped, but feels like a glass bulbous thing. It has some heft to it.
What are you?
You use your hand. You feel it up.
Yep.
With what you are feeling, you're pretty sure that this is an oil lamp.
An oil lamp.
Now you gotta get it lit.
She doesn't have anything to light it up.
What's in the box?
I know, right? Our next objective was to inspect the box.
Usually lamps have a little box of matches.
She's having some issues, okay?
Okay.
Stop slapping me. I sure hope
Jesus.
when you go back to listen to this, slap is all you hear the vigorous
Keep hearing
sound.
smack. I'm like,
Just the image alone. Bam!
And of course, they're not gonna know what is getting slapped, so they're just gonna think every couple minutes right across my face or something. Like, anyway,
Yes, moving on.
So, yes, we're still with you. You have found a lamp.
And now she's messing with the box.
Okay.
Opens. Does she open the box?
Yes. It has a little hinge.
I'm looking at you for assurance.
Yes, you open the box.
She feels around inside of the box.
When you feel in the box, there feels like a bunch of tiny little sticks.
Yay! She's gonna take one. Like feeling both ends of the stick.
One end is just flat, and the other end has something round.
Okay, so she's gonna hold the flat end and like swipe it against the box.
So it doesn't do anything, but then when you feel the box, you feel a little bit of a rough spot, different than the rest of the box.
Man, I feel like I'm going through a scene of Mowgli. Except he has daylight. So she swipes it against the side of the box after she's figured out what to do.
You swipe it, and the room is intensely blinding. Give me a grapple to make certain.
favorite part of this was you feel a bulbous shape on the table. Nothing important there.
You said you feel a bulbous glass round thing, and I immediately went, it's just a glass ball. Walk away.
That's actually what I thought.
I went, oh, it's a lamp.
What's
Yep.
grapple again?
Well, when she said nothing important there, I started
CMD?
laughing.
17.
You manage to keep a hold of the box of matches as your eyesight finally is well enough that you can see the match.
I'm gonna like put it in and figure out how to open it. Now that I have the light, I can get the oil lamp.
You light it, and you get it adjusted so that it's burning properly, and now the room is lit.
Perception! 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24. 24.
So this room is actually very nicely appointed. Velvet covered seats. The table is made out of a nice dark hardwood. There's a very ornate glass oil lamp on it.
Okay.
The stonework is vaulted, so it has the arches going into the center. And there are no windows.
Is there no door?
There's a door.
So I guess she's just gonna be like inspecting everything in the room until she can find some semblance of where she might be before she hits up the door.
You have no clue. You can assume you're underground.
Oh, so I guess it's time to go towards the door. To the door!
You go to the door.
Is it
It
open?
is slightly ajar.
84th percentile.
In her inspecting of the room, did she find the spot where she like appeared, like some semblance of idea?
Oh, yeah.
Where, okay. She'll keep that in mind. She's going to open the door.
It's
Is it dark?
So we gotta keep this in here. So where you came in is almost an identical carving, except for this one is into the stonework. And yes, it is equally as dark down the little hallway.
Alright, so before she goes, she's gonna backtrack to that spot and without touching it, read what's on it. What's written on it.
Okay.
Using the lamp. I'm gonna roll linguistics.
You read it, glows, and then it stops glowing.
Oh. I need to roll an intelligence here.
Ha! 8 intelligence. Does she have any idea what that would mean?
No.
Okay. It glows.
It glowed and then it stopped glowing.
She doesn't get it.
No.
She didn't put 2 and 2 together that when you touch it, you go. When you don't touch it, you don't go. So instead she's gonna walk over to the door and out the door.
So when you open the door, the light from your oil lamp lights the hallway. It's a decent hallway, about 4 feet wide.
Does it go both ways?
Yes.
Oh gosh.
And when you step out into the hallway, you...
Hang on. I gotta start something here. I need graph paper.
Oh, yeah, because you got to draw what you're seeing.
Yes.
Alright.
So I have some semblance of an idea of what I'm doing.
It means I don't have to draw it out. So this is going to be based off of what your character thinks they're seeing.
I don't like how you phrased it, what they think they're seeing.
And then... I think I have empty. Is this the one?
I would start in the center. The room that you were in is 10 by 10. I would scale it a little smaller than that.
About the center. This is where the little sunlight circle is. I'll make this more pretty later. But yeah. And I'm gonna assume this is where the door is going to be.
Sure.
Does the door go outwards or inwards?
Goes in.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
So the hallway goes left and right. It's about 4 feet across. There is a door directly across from the one you're at.
What, 4 feet? Door. Okay. There's a door directly across from him. I'm just gonna assume I'm just gonna kind of do this. Just gonna kind of draw a little line going this way. So I guess she's going to inspect the door first. Give me go up to the door.
Okay.
Does it push inward?
It has actually a turning knob, and it does push in.
Okay. And she's gonna push it open. She's got the lamp.
So when you push it open, this room is... it looks small, but that's mostly because of how packed it is with barrels and crates, and when you can see the wall next to the door over here, it's, yeah.
Okay.
That has a wine shelf from floor to ceiling full of wines.
So would I be assuming that the room is about the same size as the one I was previously English?
With how full it is with the different shelves and crates and whatnot, you're not certain how big it is.
Okay. So it has barrels and crates and stuff.
And wine.
And wine. I'll inspect the crate. Should I roll perception?
No. It looks like a standard crate, but they are sealed.
Oh, okay. So, I'm gonna dub this room 1. So this is gonna be room 1. And this is room 2. I'm noting it up. Okay. So room 1 is where she came from, and room 2 is full of supplies, is what I'm going to assume. She's gonna exit from that room, and I'm gonna roll a percentile. High, she goes left. Low, she goes right.
50%.
23%. She's going left. And I guess for left, that way.
Yes. You walk. Walk a good 20 feet before you come across another door.
A good 20 feet.
Yep.
Okay. And then she meets a door. So just one wall and a door.
No, the door is on the side.
Right about
Yep.
here?
Yep.
Alright.
This one's a double door.
Does it push inwards?
Yes.
Outwards? Yeah, I know. I'm trying to draw it as quick as possible. She goes in, lamp lit still. What
When
does she
you
say?
walk in, you can see an ornate carpet on the ground, but the light from your lamp does not reach the other wall.
Oh boy. Okay.
So it's basically torch, so 30 feet.
So she only sees about 30 feet. So she's gonna keep making her way in.
Okay. So as you make your way in, on the left, you can definitely see the seating areas.
Okay.
Very ornately clothed tables and very cushiony chairs. And each table has its own little tiny lamp.
Wow. She can only see the left side though. Does she see a wall or just the tables?
The tables, and then just a little bit beyond it is wall.
Would I be assuming that about
So when you come in, the tables are here on the left. They're about like a 10-foot space between the door and them.
is it your left or my left?
You're
You're
right. I'm basing it off of where you were standing at the door. This would be the left.
Yes, you're correct. I'm not doing that. I'll do it like this. Gotta roll back around. Basically, it fills this whole expanse right here.
Yeah, it's a very large space.
Wow. Oh, okay. Wow, okay.
Do you keep on inspecting?
Yes. She keeps going forward.
So as you're inspecting, it's more tables all along the left side, and then eventually you get to the other end, where you also find a barrier, and below it is a pit that looks like it has seating, and then above that looks like a stage.
This is quite literally an auditorium or something, I swear. How big would I guesstimate this room to be?
Ballroom size.
Yeah.
Very large.
Extremely.
But once again, you notice there are no windows.
No windows, so this is all underground. Are we in a dwarf manor now? Serious.
No, Sirius isn't around.
I miss her though. Okay then.
And when you finally make your way to the right far side, it's just lined up with tables again. Same setup. Where it looks like there should be windows up near the roof are just very ornate tapestries.
So there's a stage right here. Whoop.
Just straight across with the pit is in that half circle shape here.
I don't even want to draw it. I'll do it another time.
That's fine. It's basically a stage with an orchestra pit.
Oh, okay. You said pit. I thought like endless.
No.
Like you saw it die. That's why I was so confused.
The endless pit.
Yes, if you perform horribly, you just die. They just push you into the pit.
Stage just tilts and you go.
Yep.
Meanwhile, back at the little house,
I'm inspecting the other bedroom. Full inspection.
it's been very well cleaned. There's a dresser that's full of clothes, and there's the bed that's missing a blanket. And that's pretty much it. There's a little stand or a water basin, but it's just a standard bedroom. The bed's... It's not like a rich person's bed, but it's not a poor person's bed either. Are you in the study?
I'm going to remain in the study. I'm going to be doing a far more in-depth look. Maybe somebody was stupid enough to basically to write the equivalent of a password down.
Instructions.
Okay, where are you looking?
Books. I'm looking at books and anything that looks like it might have something to do with this. If I can find any, I'm flipping through.
So, the majority of the books you're finding are like ledgers.
So it was a business person, obviously.
There are some of his own personal books that he did for studying horticulture and basically what he was studying in that region.
And I am going to put the horticulture books off to the side for later perusal.
All right, but it's basically ledgers,
That doesn't help me
starting
at all.
from about 300 years prior.
Is it all in the same handwriting?
Perception.
13.
It's very well written.
That doesn't help me a bit.
Yeah, the perception person's in the other room examining everything not nailed down.
Well, I mean, if I could roll something higher than a 3, I wouldn't have been so bad.
Is there a script or
No. The closest thing would be...
a linguistics?
Yeah, because forgery is in D&D, not Pathfinder.
Yeah, 3 for me of the 26.
Yeah, you saw it. I'm looking behind all the books, looking for other secret passages and stuff, because apparently that's a thing around here.
It's just bookshelves. Every single book pulls off the shelf.
That's a first.
Mm-hmm.
For us, at least.
Well, I'm going to go over to the bedroom. Well, I guess she's lost.
Yeah, it appears that way. There's nothing in here worthwhile.
Not in there either.
And the two of you feel a pull.
What was
and then
that?
it disappears.
What was that?
We go back to the other
And
room.
you hear chuckling.
Oh!
And when you go back into the study, there's the priest.
Where's...
He has a tankard in his hand and grapes in the other.
What did you do with Eothain? She followed you.
What? No, she couldn't.
She tried to read the runes underneath the rug.
And he looks down. Oh. Oh, that explains that.
What?
That explains what?
Why I went and got a mug of ale and some grapes. I thought it was that fancy thing that I found, but no, apparently it was right here.
What?
I am so confused.
Okay, we don't do magic that often, so what are you talking about?
You need to explain some more.
This is a teleportation thing.
Uh-huh.
It takes you to other places that aren't here.
Does it take you to the same place, or are there other places it takes you to?
I would assume no. It takes you to different places. Because you said Eothain disappeared?
Yeah.
Well, she did not appear where I was. Otherwise, she would be having a blast.
No,
Where
she
were
doesn't
you?
drink. She doesn't know how to have fun.
Well, I'm not quite sure, but it was a party.
She knows how to have fun. You're the fuck up that took the drugs. You wouldn't know because you took the drugs and she had to babysit your ass. There's a lot of bleeping that's gonna happen here.
Nope.
So how do we find Eothain?
What was she doing when she disappeared?
She was trying to read the circle. And she was saying whatever words she thought she was reading.
Do you know which section she was reading?
Do we look like we can read this
Intelligence.
gibberish?
16. Can I find the vague area she was in?
Yeah, you know the general
Like
area.
about right here.
He's looking down at it. He's like, all right. Well, I guess, see, there's like 10 different lines just in this one section. I'm pretty sure each one goes to a different place.
What the fresh hell is this?
A magic teleport. Have you?
So
Forget how little people come in contact with such things.
I'm
Don't
a
worry,
doctor,
I'll
not
be
a
back.
wizard.
And he spurts out some words and he's gone.
we'll just wait here because we don't know what we're doing. And by wait here, I mean I'm gonna go back to the inn and have some more alcohol.
And almost immediately teleports back in.
Well,
He does not have the ale in his hand, nor the grapes, and he is soaking wet. You just... I hope she didn't go there because it's completely underwater.
Go where? What did I miss when I took the restroom break?
you could have potentially died. We'll just leave it at
What
that.
else?
And
It
then
wasn't my fault this
told
time.
the priest the general section you were reading from, and there are 10 different lines in Draconic, and basically each line goes to a different place. And the place he started with
Was
is
underwater.
Well, I'll be at the inn if you find her.
Sure, this might take a while.
I'm gonna sit right here.
Good luck.
Ah, I dropped my mug of ale.
Well, you could just go back and get another one.
I know, but this one was so good.
If
So
it was
just
underwater,
read the
you
next-
wouldn't have wanted it anyway.
What?
If it was underwater, you wouldn't have wanted it anyway. You just probably made some fish pretty happy.
I still would have drank it. Reads the line and disappears.
It's your religion. I leave.
I'm just gonna sit there and wait for him to keep popping back in for an update.
So,
Oh, by the way, we split the party like every other second.
Yeah, we
just
do.
like now. About every hour, he comes back and tries the next line. So,
You're gonna be there a while.
he's
I'm
gone
gonna be reading the
2
horticulture
places, and there's 8 more to go.
Oh boy,
to study and
Eothain
I'm
shut
gonna
the
party.
door behind her or when she left that room.
So, let's go back to Eothain.
Of course. So she's walking out of room 3, which looks to be like a auditorium stage event area to her.
Yes.
She doesn't really have a direct name for it at the moment, but she's walking out of it. Is there a room across the hall? Across the way?
Yes.
Okay. Is it also a double door?
Yes, and they are open.
Oh. Inward? Also open inward?
No, actually, but neither do they open out.
Oh my gosh, they slide!
Is it a library?
I gotta do arrows for this. Okay.
So you instantly recognize it once you get the light in there, because there are pots and pans hanging up from the ceiling.
She's in a kitchen?
Yes.
Oh, we've lost her.
How big
Game.
is the kitchen? Guesstimation wise.
Game, set, match.
I mean, depends if it has
It's
anything.
large enough for at least
I kind of just want to like, but I know it'll be bad.
10 cooks